Welcome back to the Bible Reading Project. Today is Thursday. I'm Ryan, and I'm here with P. Paul Mark, and we're hoping to inspire you to read the Bible every single day. Zero excuse.
Zero excuses. I'm not making any, are you?
Nope.
So we're hanging in there. So you're enjoying the kind of Jesus calling the followers and picking them up, and
It's been good.
things we're learning about it. So we kind of left off yesterday on Wednesday that perceptions get in the way, right?
Yeah.
Religion, the way we
Right.
think, and culture gets in the way of his reality and what goes on. So let's pick up reading in John again, where we left off yesterday. John chapter 1. And we pick up with Nathanael. So verse 43. The next day, Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said, "Come and follow me." Philip was from Bethsaida and Andrew and Peter's hometown, and Philip went to look for Nathanael and told him, "We found the very person Moses and the prophets wrote about. His name is Jesus, the son of Joseph from Nazareth." "Nazareth," exclaimed Nathanael. "Can anything good come from Nazareth?" In other words, culture had skewed his ability to see God. Right? "Come and see for yourself," Philip replied. As they approached, Jesus said, "Now, here's a genuine son of Israel, a man of complete integrity." "How do you know about me?" Nathanael asked. Jesus replied, "I could see you under the fig tree before Philip found you." And Nathanael exclaimed, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God, the King of Israel." And Jesus asked him, "Did you believe this just because I told you I had seen you under a fig tree? You'll see greater things than this."
Amen.
So that's a big shift in less than 30 seconds.
Right.
That's a redneck from Galilee, Nazareth.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's no way. And then I love what he said, because you've used the word several times. He took a risk. Why don't you come see?
Yeah.
And I think if you really want to go with Jesus today, you got to risk it.
Yes.
Because there are churches that have screwed it over.
Right.
There's preachers and leaders that have messed it up.
Right.
There's denominations and religions that have just convoluted the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I love the beauty of the message, because it always says, greater than all the mess ups and all the stuff we've ruined and all the weird things we humans can do, there's still a man of God called Jesus Christ,
Right.
who is the Lamb of God who takes away the sins. Would you risk it
Right.
and come follow? And I'll introduce you to him.
Yeah.
And I think today we get so hurt and bothered that we just aren't willing to risk it. It's just, I don't want to introduce you to a church because last church I went to, I got hurt.
Right.
I'm just another pastor's going to do you wrong. So we kind of lose the value of wanting to risk it for other people. But I want to read something.
Okay.
And I want to see what your thought is.
Okay.
All right. So Jesus sees him in verse 47 and says, "Well, here's a genuine son of Israel, a man of complete integrity. How do you know about me?" Nathanael asked. Jesus replied, "I could see you under a fig tree before Philip found you." And Nathanael exclaimed, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God." So we go from redneck, no way, to, oh my God, you're the Son of God.
Yeah.
Tell me why you think that leap happened. What in these 3 verses do you see? I'll give you time to think about it. In these few verses, we go from nothing good comes out of Nazareth to, oh my God, it's the King of Israel, the Son of God. It's the Messiah. That's a shift in less than 6 seconds. Something happens
Yeah.
that causes him to go from a skeptic to a believer,
Yeah.
from an agnostic to a faith-filled, from I don't really know if I trust you, but I'm going to risk it, to, oh my God, it was worth every moment of my risk. What happened in that 6 seconds? There's no discipleship there. There's no Jeremiah here.
Yeah.
There's no bunch of guys in a garage learning about God and learning about who he is. Something happens that causes this shift. What do you think happened?
I think here Jesus shows off his godness by telling him something that only he could know.
Okay.
Without, and that he knew Nathanael couldn't know. So he shows off his godness, his supernatural ability to see something and tell him something that there would be no way that he could possibly know it.
Perfect answer. I think that's absolutely true. I think, but I just want to expound on, let's pull it out even deeper. I think one of the things that's happened today is because religion has so convoluted the relationship that I lose any expectation of something supernatural.
Right.
I come into it as skeptic. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Right? But I think at the baseline of the gospel, we always have to remember it is a supernatural faith.
Right.
Supernatural things do happen.
Yeah.
God does instantly change us.
Yeah.
God can capture us instantaneously. But if we're not willing to take a risk, to go to a church with a friend, to open a Bible and say, God, if you're real, you know, show me your reality, God, because I'm a very skeptic here.
Right.
We have to believe that it is a supernatural faith. It's not just a dead religion. It's not just a bunch of writing. There is a literal being called God that is alive, and he works and he moves and he breathes and he works with us and he talks with us and he moves in us. And I think that's probably why he was so skeptical, is because in some way, though Nathanael probably still believed in a Messiah, he just couldn't bring himself to believe it. Right? Really believe it.
Yeah.
And God has to show it to him in a very supernatural way. You said it, that you believed and you just felt all anxiety of suicide, depression leave you. Well, that's supernatural.
Right.
You know, you could probably counsel that away or read a bunch of books, but it was something so significant that it convinced you.
Yeah, right.
And I believe that's where we have to get back, that a generation that I believe needs convincing because of supernatural things. We believe supernatural and everything else.
Right.
UFOs, Batman, Superman, Jesus, nah. No, not supernatural.
Yeah.
No, he's just some dude up there in the sky that's trying to kill you.
Right.
You know, so the supernatural, and I think we have to make, don't you think we have to make room for it?
Yeah.
Like we have to make room. So give me a practical way we make room for God to prove his reality. I think we're scared too.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, I want to pray, but what if? Like I don't even expect reality because I'm so afraid he won't answer my prayer. How do we overcome that?
Yeah.
How do we risk it?
You just have to be. It takes faith, right? And faith is, I can't see it, touch it, smell it, feel it, right? And so for me, I guess it's just putting it on the line and just saying, hey, that I don't know if this is going to happen, but I believe that it will. And I guess that's how, I don't know. That's not really a practical way, but
I think you answered it. Maybe, you may be trying to figure it out, but I think you did hit the answer. I think it's verse 46. You have to come and see for yourself.
Right.
I can tell you all day long.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to step over the perceptions and the messed up people and the broken churches and the crazy preachers and all the ways we screwed it up to check for yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's where maybe, we're supposed to be appealing. So let's say you're lost and I'm trying to win you because you're my friend. And I say, hey, man, I want you to come here. And you immediately tell me, well, you don't even live it. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So now I am living it.
Right.
And I go, dude, man, I really want you to come. I really want you to see. I really want you to meet the Jesus that I've met.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I see it in you, Mark. Man, I just don't know if I trust people.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust churches.
Right.
I don't know if I trust preachers.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I don't either.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But now I come back a third time. I've worked through it all. And I'm like, hey, Ryan, man, I want you to believe in Jesus. And you've seen his reality in me, right? There's a bunch of broken men, messed up. Man, it's just religion, Mark. It's all religion. Look, Ryan, I understand that. But there's something bigger than that. Come.
Right.
See for yourself. Check it out.
Right.
Come see what I see. Right? And then I think in that moment, it's you. You're going to have to determine, do you want to risk it?
Right.
And Nathanael did.
Right.
And when Nathanael risked it and you said it, there's faith there. I don't want to risk it, but I will. But the time before it proves real, there's this gap.
Right.
Where all your perceptions and skepticisms and criticisms will keep pulling you back.
Right.
And you have to just say, but I think I will check it out. I think I will see. So I don't know what you've been through. I don't know who's hurt you. Religion has hurt you, churches, whatever. I don't know. But if you're not willing to risk it and you're not willing to say, let me go see this Jesus Mark and Ryan talk about that seems so real to them, well, it's on you.
Right.
to just say, I think I'll risk it, and I think I'll say yes. So a great prayer is this: Jesus, I don't know if I understand it all. I realize that we all mess it up, but if you're real, show me your reality, for I choose to believe in you.
Yes.
And I choose to put my faith in you. Even before I see it, I'm going to say that you are God. Man, you pray that prayer, and hey, you let us know how your life gets revolutionized by one simple prayer: Jesus, I believe you are the Son of God. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.